And where'd you go?
But
And how did you choose that one?
it's not very.
So my parents says, yes, they are. So it's 6:01 on Tuesday, February 24th. I'm calling the Keizer Public Arts Commission.
Oh.
meeting to order.
That's mine.
First thing on our agenda is election of chair and vice chair. Now, I understand that, are we getting 2 new members?
Yes,
And will they be here next month?
They should be, yes.
Okay,
Oh, why don't you just wait?
so I'm wondering
They get fully
if
staffed.
everybody would agree to this, is that maybe we should
Thank you.
one more month. And wait until we have our 2 new members. Does that seem fair? We don't need to vote on that, or we can do it. Okay, so we'll table that till next month.
Debbie, when does that come, or Debbie, oh my god.
Flashbacks.
When does
March
that come?
2nd.
Okay, great.
And so next is the approval of minutes. Anyone that would,
So cute, right?
we have anybody that read the minutes and wants to read the minutes?
Jim, did you read the minutes? Oh,
You
didn't mean to put you on the spot there.
mean in this packet?
Yes,
It was said early.
the last month.
All I did was print out the agenda.
Okay. Well, why don't we take a minute and read?
Let's all peruse the minutes.
You guys talked about it,
We talked about it, and yes, that is
but in the thing after they tell.
right. So they well, this is, for this is moving forward.
Oh,
So,
okay,
although I think you're right,
yeah, because there's 3.
I think those. Well, then maybe we should, because we did vote to.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's get to that. Let's, is there anybody, willing to approve or make a motion to approve last month's?
A motion to approve last month's minute.
Do I have?
I second.
Okay, all in favor of approval of last month's minute?
I,
Opposed? Okay. So I guess we have no appearance of interested citizens. Next order of business is the gallery display schedule and approval of Don Eli's artwork for the 8th of May display.
Stuff is beautiful. It is beautiful. And he's those who did this.
Man, he's got a lot there.
Yes, he does.
I'm surprised, did you know he had that now?
Oh, yeah. He's
Oh, wow.
very close.
Wow.
Yes.
Many of these, he selects one of these when he does his classes,
Yeah.
and then he teaches his students based on one of these.
So, has everybody had a chance to, look at his artwork? And does anybody want to make a motion that we approve it, for our display for April, and
I'll make a motion that we approve, Don Ellidy's, artwork for April, May of 2026.
Or I will second it.
so all in favor of approving Ron Kelly's artwork for April, May?
Aye.
Opposed? Let's see here. So it looks like we obviously have a full schedule this year's.
So,
Yes, Lori?
on that display schedule. Did we talk about the merchant's quote last month? Is this news?
You did.
Oh, we did talk again, okay. I was gonna mention that we're gonna put that, well, we're working on putting that up.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is it in the,
No, it's on the Keizer Art Association wall.
oh,
So we've given that wall to Keizer Art Association. And there was a quilt that was,
it used to be hanging in the,
used to be hanging right there.
oh, okay. 'Cause
We
I know I've
cannot,
seen it.
I'm still doing research, I cannot find out why it's not there anymore, but that's okay, because that's not a good report. So what we have found out, did I talk about this last month, the
I don't
promenade?
think, I,
Yeah, we went out there and looked at the wall.
No, you and I did,
yeah,
We had a really good meeting.
I don't think we did, okay, so this is such a great story.
no, we didn't.
So,
This is.
My husband goes in to buy tires at Hilliers on Silverton Road. While there, they start to talk because he's a talker. And so they said, when he said he was from Keizer, they said, oh, we may have something that would interest you. We have a Keizer quilt. What? Yeah, it's the merchant's quilt, but it's really big and it was our grandmother made it. And so, would you be interested in it? And she said, in fact, it might be here. It might be here at the office. It might be in the back room. They go back to the back room, they come out, it's a 10-foot by 10-foot quilt. So what ensues is, how did this happen? It was hanging in City Hall for a while. What happened? I called Debbie Lockhart, she knew nothing about it. Talked to Tracy, she knew nothing about it. Then I talked to Dan Collingham, who hangs this. I thought, well, he'll know the story. No one knows the story. We're blaming it on the dead guy. And that is a term of art in human resources. When you can't figure out what happened, you blame it on someone who's no longer here. We're blaming it on Nate Brown. And so we figure he's the guy that took it down, and Dan has vague recollection that Nate took it down, but doesn't know why, doesn't know anything about it. I was gonna reach out to Nate, I haven't done it yet. I'm still in contact with him. Anyway, so we looked up the provenance through the museum, because it should belong, we thought it
I
belonged.
thought I'd seen it over there.
Oh, no, it's way too, it's 10 by 10. So we finally found the provenance. Al Rasmus had it. Thank God Al is still with us. And what it turns out is, no, grandma didn't make the quilt. It was made by the founding members of Keizer Art Association as a fundraiser for seed money to start the Keizer Art Association in 1970. Wow. So we decided, holy cow, that wall belongs to Keizer Art Association for display. That's when Adam and I went out there and measured and said, well, it'll fit it's that big, but it's not, there's an indentation. We can go out and look and you can see where it is. So there's a sign that says Keizer Art Association. We'll move that to the bottom of the display rack. And then the quilt will be up there, and then I'll print the provenance and it'll tell all about it. I love history.
Is it? Gonna
You
stay
just can't
there,
make
or
this stuff up.
is this just a?
Oh, and grandma bought it. Grandma didn't make it. Grandma bought the quilt for $1,001 in 1978. That was a lot of money, and that was the seed money to start Keizer's Art Association, which next year will be 50 years old. It's a huge, it's perfect that we're going to get that up there. So I talked with Adam, talked with Dan, and we're gonna work to get it up there, hopefully by July 12th, when we have our annual celebration. Isn't that a good story?
And so how will it stay up there?
It'll stay up there.
Permanent, okay.
Yeah, the sun doesn't get it. And I'm gonna have it clean. We don't know, when last time that happened and where it's been or anything. So I'm gonna have it clean. And Adam's gonna work on, and Dan are gonna work on the hanging device. And then it's got tabs. So we just need a dowel, not unlike your closet door dowel. And then we'll put two things on the sides.
So what about the art that you usually bring over here?
It's still there.
Okay.
This is above it.
Oh, this is different. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we have, how big are those walls, Adam? 25 feet?
Oh,
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's
Yeah.
plenty of room. It's so crazy. Well, but see, when it was hanging over here, we didn't have the Keizer Art Association wall. Otherwise, well, we didn't know. We didn't know. We found out all this because Ron bought tires.
And he likes the dog, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So as far as displays, I don't know how long it'll take us, but that display is coming and will be a permanent display.
excellent. Wow, that's it.
Well, that's really cool.
So, so I guess on the grant efforts, does anybody have anything to discuss on that front? Okay.
Oh, I was gonna, so, it looks like we're already over budget.
Over budget.
Are we on the, so we're,
We added everything together and
what
it's
page is that?
page 17. But I added everything together for allocations for current fiscal year and it came out to 6,300. And we've already spent 518.44, and then I was curious why we had 200 set aside for holiday cards, we spent 318.44.
We spent that much.
Yeah, but
We haven't spent it, have we? Did we?
Yeah, that was for the 2025 cards, and it was, I think, $218 for the cards.
And $100 on the art.
$100 gift card.
Oh.
And we're not over budget. I have it kind of, I had the information kind of duplicated on it because you all wanted to see how it was allotted, and how you had voted on it. You haven't spent very much when like you've spent under like $1,500.
We've spent,
Only $518.
Yeah, okay.
So you have almost $5,500 left.
What were you looking at?
we just added up all of this, the allocations for current fiscal year 1 through 6, and it came out to 6,300.
Yeah, that's what you had said that you wanted to spend.
oh, that's
money
the
on.
budget allocations.
Yeah,
That's our best guess.
yes.
Okay.
So that's not, it's not a given. Remember when we put a budget together, it's our best guess based on last year. And so so I think your question is, so what will happen if we're over budget? Well, we'll have one less something. So it would be a utility box that we would then have to put off to the following budget year, or we'll do something like that. We'll adjust it.
Item number 5 does say $800 undesignated.
Oh, so we're great.
We used 200. What was that? For the undesignated fund?
Yeah, it was just the leftover, y'all just didn't designate it. Tim just likes a general overview.
Well, it says amount spent 200.
In line number 5, $800 undesignated. So we're great.
Yeah. There's no one
I
that
just missed that.
Okay.
It's just, your budget is $6,000 a year, and so you all accounted for spending 5,200 and just didn't speak to the last 800, which is totally fine.
But it shows that we spent $200. What did we spend that on, Dawn?
Well, that's what you had, the allocation for the cards, holiday cards.
Oh, okay.
So the top part are your actual expenses, you've only had 4 actual expenses.
So our actual expenses for the cards was actually 218?
Yes.
And the $100.
Gift card, yes.
Okay, great.
And I'm sorry, I forgot to turn everyone's microphones on, will you make sure your lights are?
Oh,
I'm sorry, I think they're- so, so other business, new other business, so on the storm drain park locations. So who wants to speak to that?
There's probably needs some.
are those your pictures?
Yeah, I took pictures. So, I thought the MS4 Alder Drive was an excellent location, and it was at Alder Middle School, right next to.
Oh,
But I mean, there's definitely, I mean, I've driven through there when it's like flooding, there's garbage and stuff in there, so I thought that was a great location suggestion. Shamala and 15th was okay, I still think that River Road, so there was some back and forth with the city, or with the. What is the organization doing this again? I don't remember.
Stormwater division,
Huh?
the stormwater division.
Yeah, the stormwater division, so like they said that they were looking at locations that also were like. Basically easy to get to, like in the road, but. Like this one on,
Well, who took the aerial ones?
I took, oh, I didn't take that aerial, that was just the mapped out that they sent me.
I thought it said on the YouTube. Oh, she's up with that.
Oh.
This is super picky.
I got a lot of skills, but that is not one of them.
So
No,
are we supposed to, are you supposed to pick one location? What do they want us to
They
pick?
were gonna pick two.
they
I
picked
thought.
two,
Which
which
ones
we
did they
just
pick?
approved the art. But I just threw it out there that I thought that the Barnick Road, there was like one cup, there's no trash, it's like, we have a lot of other problematic locations, but they were talking about they wanted something that was like easy to access. But this is like basically a dead end road, I know it's by a school, but there's like, it's not a problem area.
So
And
they picked Alder and Barnett?
we would pick Barnick Road, Chamorro and 15th, and yeah, Alder, and then the Alder, I think Alder's a great location.
I love Shamala and 15th because that's very visible. And
I really wish that they would consider a River Road location because there's a lot of problematic ones on this stuff.
So Adam, do we have any influence on picking a location?
The art of influence.
Okay, so no. So they picked.
I know.
So it has to comply with their education program, because that's what they want, that's the funding source. And so I think they were targeting near schools because
Yes.
for the visibility,
Yeah.
so it's good
Okay.
for that teach and stuff, because that's what part of their program to keep their stormwater permit. And
Yeah.
discharge
I
permit.
could see like this one on the way to the park, that just gets so much traffic there.
Okay,
And so, but I thought they were gonna come up with two, were they?
Well,
We
they've three suggestions that they're looking to pick, or pick from. So they've got it narrowed down to these three, and then I'm supposed to go to they're doing some kind of gathering afterwards that I'm supposed to go to.
a gathering, who's gathering?
Juggling,
This is Alder and Barnett.
It's fine.
Yeah. Stupid little things.
So following the first full implementation of the program, they plan on doing an after action and debrief meeting. That would take place in August or September following the initial storm drain art project. And this is pending Stacy's schedule and others about availability, but they wanted me to come out to represent people.
Great, well, let's see if this. We'll see if it goes.
Yes. Let's see here, so, next up is the holiday card contest.
Well, wait,
Are we done? No,
no,
no.
so
What
So
else?
Becca. This is fine, okay, so use that and that. So now the next thing is we're supposed to promote this, am I correct? No, we don't do anything?
approve the art.
Yeah, approve the art, I mean, you could also promote it, they're.
I
gonna
thought
be,
that was,
put
don't
it
I
on
remember
social
reading
media.
that as part of the program?
And the flyers that they created are up there, the guys.
I think it was just to promote the flyers that they were to come up with, and so we can spread those.
We have flyers.
So, yes, so if any of us are willing to put this on our socials, we should.
Yeah.
And I also think we should use Becca's, I think we should go with Alder and Barnick, but I would use. This one, is there more than one on Barnick or is there just the one?
That's the only one.
It is, okay, so we should use that to give them an idea too. Of what okay, so this is a brand new concept. These are artists. Cassidy, what would you need in order to participate? Cassidy, an artist, what would you need, and Deb, to participate in this program? Do you have everything you need, or obviously, this is critical information? But would you also want to see what we're
Yes.
talking, that's what
The location.
I think, I think we need to promote Becca's pictures rather than these.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
that doesn't-
Yeah, which ones were,
I took this, the ones where I got out of my car and.
I think this picture of Becca's and this picture of Becca's, so that artists know what they're getting into. I see this as
and the
a,
small road, because they're gonna choose one of those three. Or two of those three.
well, when are they gonna do that?
I don't.
Adam? I think we need your help on this.
Didn't we have two, are we doing two?
Yes, but they've submitted 3. We need to know what 2, and we need to move forward. They're wanting this to happen in May or June. Adam, you've worked with artists. This is a brand new program.
Are they thinking three now? I mean, is that something's changed or?
No, I think they just picked 3 locations.
Maybe,
I think you guys should make a decision on which 2 you're going to promote.
It may also be,
I'm gonna promote Shamala and 15th, the one in front of Walden and Alder.
That works for me.
because isn't the Barnet one, it's not a through street or it's.
It's like a dead end
It's
street.
like tough
with
in the name.
Nobody really drives around there. It's-
well, so people aren't gonna see this from cars.
You're not gonna see it for president, you're not gonna see it
People
walking
walk
either,
down.
because
It's kids, because this is right on the edge of the playground. This kids walk to school, right?
Which one are you talking about?
there's a fence
On Barnack.
blocking it. That's not even by the walking path. There's a gate, like a fence, it's fenced in. I mean, maybe they walk around after when school gets out, I don't know, but like, it's just a sidewalk on a dead end street. Or close to a dead end street.
Or maybe we could just,
Who created this?
The environmental team.
Yeah.
The environmental team don't work with artists. Choose your location, submit your art based on the location that you've chosen. And I mean, it makes it hard if you're an artist.
Well, it is, cause it is a completely different design for the way that the street is set up, like the one over there on, is it Baller? I mean, it's right before a speed bump. Too, so it's a bit different, there's the thicker concrete. So, I mean,
Well, the Barnack one is right on the sidewalk where kids walk to the school.
You're sure?
Yeah,
Okay,
the parking lot is right afterwards.
I would recommend one of you make a motion that we're going to help them promote this program. And we're gonna choose these 2 locations to promote. Because we're working with getting public art out. Right? And I understand that they're trying to check the boxes on their educational money, but we're working with artists here, trying to get public art out. So we've got to have locations and we're gonna have to show these pictures when we promote this on our social.
the 2 most visible is gonna be Chamorro and Walker. The Chamorro and 15th and Walker, those are the 2 most visible locations,
Shamalwa,
and 15th.
I mean, there's so many people that walk Shamala, and so many kids and.
okay, so you wanna do, so, did you make a motion for that, Becca? that we're gonna promote Alder and Jamal and 15th. That would be so moved.
So. I think I know where that is, but let me think, that's not.
If you're gonna do Keizer Rapids Park, it's on your
Yeah,
left. Coming from here.
yeah, that one's away from, now where you go to school, that's right.
No, but she's right. Whoever said there's a ton of walkers, there's a lot of walkers.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
walk-
right by
there's a
the
lot of
park.
traffic, like it said for high visibility, Chamala and 15th. And Alder are the two most visible, and Alder's right in front of the school.
I like Alder a lot.
Yeah, I like Alder too.
I think that's a winner.
You're right in front of the elementary and middle schools,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a double win. And also, there's a lot of litter from kids on their way to high school that just toss their coffee cups.
Oh yeah, it was packed full of garbage, I mean.
So, do we have we don't have, like, storm drains don't have addresses, do they?
They're all geolocated.
So.
And that's what the MS4 is?
No, the MS4 is the permit that they use, that they.
How am I gonna get an artist to go here and look at it so that they can design something to put there? How am I going to direct them to that?
In Keizer Rapids Park.
No,
But there's too many, and there's gonna be.
Well, that's pretty good map.
So that one, yeah, maybe their maps are actually better for that, because.
okay,
That one, but the
hold on.
Jamal one's kind of hard to. figure out.
Okay, so you're saying. Oh, man. I would grade this needs work. I think that was the best.
What would be best is, see, we got a proximity in relationship to everything else, and then zeroed in on location, and then a photograph, like.
So
That
then
goes
this is,
on there.
now we're just sending a pamphlet.
No. This is all promoting on social.
Yeah.
That's all we're talking about doing, because I'm telling you, that was in there. It said they wanted our help promoting it, which
Do you think that maybe, since these locations could change, they could not decide to do one or the other? That maybe we should say, we could just say something like, if you're interested in how, like this, then contact whoever for locations.
The,
Service?
did they not send us to you the storm drain program implementation plan?
Yeah, yeah,
Is that not in?
it's in the master.
So they can
plan.
go to
Okay,
their
it is there.
website and then they can request, So it seems like an awful lot
I'm telling you,
when we don't
I'm
even know
sensing
exactly
a high
what.
rate of failure on this program. Because it's too hard, it's too complicated, we're not making it easy for the artists. If we were able to say, hey, Deb, we wanna put a mural on that wall right there. Deb's gonna see what she's working with, she's gonna measure it, she's gonna come up with the design, and she's gonna execute.
But don't you think also, Deb, that you see, oh, they're gonna do, this looks like fun, this could be fun.
Yeah.
I wonder, yeah, I'd be
Put
really
it in
interested
the.
in writing, I'd be really interested
Yeah,
in
put in
that.
the QR code, what does it say?
And,
That's what I'm.
Very
let's
good.
find out where they are,
I think it's right here. I didn't- I just-
Where does it say? Where?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, it's just the Art for Sharing Doors program.
Oh, it's the
It's.
application.
I think the picture is what is gonna be the most helpful, this is what we're looking for.
And
No, I totally agree.
yeah,
Where are you gonna put it?
so is
Adam?
there a phone?
I don't,
number
do
there?
they care, the artist?
I mean, that's not too much work for someone.
Do you care?
It's gonna go on a storm drain. Right,
Care if there's any? You don't care where you're painting? I really, she's
I
definitely.
mean, if you're interested, you can go and say, well, what's available, which, where is this gonna be? I mean, if I were an artist, I would then follow through.
Yeah.
But that's just,
We'll see.
yes,
I've already created a landing page on the website for this. I can't put the pictures on there and put it on the application
Yes,
page, link it all up there. I can send you all the links so that you can add
yes,
that link to the pictures, and I can include all of the pictures, the environmental aerials and Becca's.
I would not include the environmental areas. I think they're just too far away, they're just not,
I don't know if you
Well,
feel
yeah,
that,
but
you're not
you
gonna be able
don't
to
know where it
find
is.
them unless you have this, you gotta have this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to find it.
why don't you include all of the photos?
I did use them to find the locations and it was
Did you?
really hard to find the one on Genoa.
Really?
I was like driving around and then I realized that it said N 15th and I was like, oh. Then it was easier, but the aerials helped a lot
Okay, all right.
for just driving around, so.
I think that would be really helpful, Don, if we've got a link so that we can get them right to it.
The one thing that Becca's pictures make me think about is that we're gonna need to power wash those
Yeah,
before they do that.
I'm sure they got
There's
that,
a lot to
I'm
do.
sure they figured that.
There's a lot of stuff they're gonna.
Yeah, but you know, I will tell you. That would be after you don't have to do it today. Because the artist that we have working on the mural for Los Dos, she doesn't want anything done until 1 week before. Because otherwise it just gets dirty again, so she said, don't paint, do nothing, don't do anything till a week before. So,
And then Dawn, is there a digital of this there that, can you email that to us? Did you already do that?
she did, it's in the pack. Right, isn't it?
Yeah, but I sent them out earlier when I had received them.
Okay.
You
I'll
did?
send them again, so it's all together.
Okay, so are you gonna promote 2 locations, or are you gonna promote, what are you gonna promote?
I mean, since they're saying these 3, we're asking them which, we've asked them that question, they sent us 3, so I think we should just.
Cause
Put it out there.
I brought it up to them and. I was like, hey. I told them to fix the language too, because they were still saying contest and everything, but. That got fixed,
Actually, I think you should do
the email, there's like 5 emails.
it's in the summer. It's pretty small. Let's see how- let's see.
One of our student, she did the cleans at the restrooms at the Big Boy.
Environmental team, that's what I should have something.
I think that's an awesome idea.
There would be a lot to do with them.
Oh gosh, that Rocky,
Well, and it was multiple.
yeah,
So
Okay,
what they said was, they said, when designing the program, we determined the 2026 locations due to their high foot traffic and visibility. Low street traffic, safety of artists, impacts to major arterials, traffic flow, near school and or Keizer Park, catch basin drains to UIC preferred and sidewalks present preferred. Alder and Chemawa 15th seem to be our shared preferred location, so they agree with us on that, and for the first iteration of the storm drain art program, we would later support input on future locations, keeping in mind the bullets listed above. So they are asking for.
so it does seem like they said 2.
Yeah, they said the same too, and they're
Right.
asking for KPAC to assist in finding locations that meet that criteria in the future.
the schools, parks, sidewalks.
River, low traffic.
And so River Road would be.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna promote Shamo and 15th and Alder.
Yeah, so we are in agreement with
Good.
environmental.
I feel better about that, yeah. Okay,
So is there any more discussion on it? Do we need a motion or anything?
No.
So on to the holiday card contest. So, so that was added to the submission form, so this is for next year. There. got some already.
What pages are we on?
The artwork.
Yeah.
24.
Thank you.
What's this about?
Oh,
You want to see the
The artwork.
and is this still gonna get fixed so that it all fits on the same page and looks good?
It doesn't look that great because it's in the master plan, but this is the best that I can do with it. In the master plan.
But when we print that out, they look better?
Yes, if they're not in the master plan, if I just print them from
You
the
can
document,
manipulate.
they look great.
Okay,
And they're in the lobby. They're hanging on the wall out here.
this is,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Except for the anonymous language, the
Oh,
language
okay.
in yellow, that's what I'm asking for your consent on, if that
Oh, okay.
sounds good to.
okay. Now I'm with you. I'm like, didn't we see this last month and didn't it look this bad? Not your fault.
Would anybody like?
Well, didn't they vote on it last month?
Yes, you voted to have the anonymous,
So we just need to accept the motion to
language.
accept the language, the,
Oh, the language,
yes,
okay,
yes, just accept it on the wall.
okay. Got it.
So do we have a motion to,
You don't need a motion,
We don't?
just a consensus.
we just approve it now?
Well, if everybody likes the language,
Does anybody have a problem with the language?
I think you did fine, Don.
thank you.
Okay, that's fine. And so now we're on to the KPAC master plan with the new storm drain art program. And so. What page is that? So it's- if you will.
Starts at 26. Or 26, yeah. What part do you want to know?
Or storm drain.
So the storm drain starts on page 51.
Not seeing the paragraph for this.
I believe they just made the edits in there, and this is the implementation plan. The original document that was going around that is in the master plan, they called it the program, so this is a slightly different variation of everything.
This looks good for me.
Did you have something you had submitted to add in there that didn't make it?
Yeah, I had submitted that. I have a lot of emails to you, Don. And. There it was. The piece that I added is and then. Don and I kind of worked on it together, but it was the Keizer Public Arts Commission recognizes that Keizer is a culturally diverse community. and is committed to promoting public art that reflects the experiences, histories, and creative voices of all residents. The commission seeks to encourage inclusive access to public art opportunities and to foster outreach and engagement with underrepresented communities, ensuring that all public art programs continue to evolve in a way that is representative, welcoming, and reflective of the community as a whole.
I believe, I'm looking for it, I believe it's at the very beginning, the first few pages.
Page 2.
On page 27, yeah, 2 of the master plan.
What page are you on?
What page?
27.
27 is
27.
Under purpose statement. Is your language there, Becca, under purpose?
Yeah.
Executive summary, second paragraph.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, I love that, that sounds sounds great.
Mhm. So are you ready to approve it
Yeah,
with the drain art too
yes,
and recommend to city council?
yes.
I'm kind of excited that we're finally here.
Yes.
Are you sure there's nobody else that wants to at the last minute add any program?
No.
Not this year.
So, do I have a motion then to, accept the, Keizer Public Arts Commission 2030 master plan
Draft
draft
and recommend it to city
and
council.
recommend it to the city council?
So moved.
So moved.
There's Deb. Is there a second?
Is there a second? A second. Okay, all in favor?
I.
Aye.
Okay,
And was it you, Jen, that moved? You made the motion?
Deb made the motion, Claire was the second.
Well done.
Hallelujah.
And then you voted name.
Uh,
No.
utility, or utility box art submissions, have we had some?
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. There's a lot of pages here.
Yeah,
Dang.
they saw their names. Well, it's supposed to be a.
So the wrap design, so, well, I think that was just in, for the, holiday card
Oh,
contest.
okay. All right.
So,
Are they, oh yeah, this is on YouTube.
so I guess we had never,
Do these work? 155 by whatever.
No, those are just the initial submissions. They're not required to submit them exactly in the right sizing unless you all select them. Then
Then you go back
I'll
to
let
them
them know
and
and
else can break.
submit.
Well, I like them.
oh gosh, I just love the river walk.
Where's the river one?
On the last page,
Oh,
What's the?
holiday parade, that's a good one.
love that one.
Girl running in Iris Field, that's,
I love that. Side one, side two, side three, side four.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's one. That's one wrap. The one on the back is like a wrap with wood, with 4 different sides.
Oh, this is one round.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I didn't get it either, then we figured it out.
Okay.
It's really, see, it says side 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love that.
Oh, I love it. I really do, I love that one.
So, and then is this these are two different wraps here.
Right, Don? Okay.
Yes.
Is the Welcome to Oregon also around?
Yes,
Oh,
Where's the welcome to Oregon?
This was the bear.
Oh,
That's.
looking there.
Okay, wait, where's Smokey?
He's on the left page.
I'd like it better if it said welcome to Keizer.
Yeah.
Well, you could ask them. And that's not Smokey, because we don't have rights to Smokey. So it's just a bear.
Yeah.
I don't know, there are gonna be people complaining though, because.
It won't, if it doesn't have his little Smokey,
I-
and it
no,
doesn't have his
no,
little Smokey.
I'm
hat.
talking about something else, there's a beaver here,
A
but
beaver?
there's not a duck.
What's that? Oh,
A
it's,
French heron. I think that could cause problems.
well, let him put a duck one.
It's in duck colors, so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a real problem though, because this is going the wrong way. Have to. They're long, they're 155 by, I wanna say 60-ish.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's true.
And this is, so this is portrait, and it needs to be like this way.
I'm not as thrilled with that. Dark.
You could ask for the artist to put it the right direction and let them know if it's 155, and then take a look at it, because this won't work. The way it's set up, it won't work. It's
Well,
gonna
this-
have to be redone.
These are just, well, because these ones won't work either. I mean, these just have, they had just submitted for the, just the idea of what you want to put, right?
You could send all three of those back and say, this one would work if they do it this way.
I feel like that's not the same.
Yeah.
Because there's a step.
Well, so are we, how many are we picking right now? What do we?
Three, you can afford three.
But we don't have to pick three right now.
You do not.
So
You can ask Dawn to contact the artist and say, flip them around so we can get a sense of what
yeah,
we're looking at.
because we don't really know.
And is this a heart, or what is this?
It's a heart.
It is a heart, okay.
That's Indian part.
Yeah, I feel like this is, yeah, a lot of deep meaning in that one, I'm not sure I
It
understand.
is beautiful, I like both of these a lot. These are really different and really bright, I really like them, and they need to be in the right format. But you could do that, wouldn't you, Dawn? Just ask them to readjust and then take a look at it next month.
I like this one because it's just Keizer. You know, it's everything Keizer,
Sure is, it's great.
so we can start with that one and, you know.
We don't have, our October, November display set yet, do we? For next year?
Yes, we do. Oh, no, we don't. We just have it identified.
Did we reach out to Malcolm that submitted these? They're an indigenous artist. And see if they would like to submit art for that. I mean, this is beautiful. I'd love to see more of their stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, reach out.
When you talk to them about putting it in the right format, see if they're interested in displaying. Remember, they don't have to do two galleries. If they only have enough work to do one gallery, we can do one gallery.
But I think you, I was specifically talking about the October, November indigenous,
Yeah,
so that's just the big colorful ones.
yeah,
Just these.
That artist,
yeah,
So
so if they have enough to fill a gallery, we'd love to see more of their stuff.
or, I mean. Because we can add that too, because we still have the posters, right? Don't we have the,
We can always put the murals up.
yeah, so.
We bought
so
them.
Even if he's got three, whatever,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can fill.
Still like to try and get
yeah,
current artists involved.
absolutely.
So. Yeah, I didn't realize this was yours.
Yeah.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, being quiet.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to recuse yourself.
I am.
it's so, it's right.
This is my favorite.
So you need a motion to approve, and then
Right,
Dawn would work with Deb to get it executed.
so do I have a motion?
I make a motion to approve. Debbie's Keizer art design, wrap art design.
Just like,
Okay, so all in favor of the submission of from Deborah for the Keizer wrap design that has the holiday parade, Keizer Rapids River Walk, 4th of July fireworks and the girl run at Keizersville. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
one with one recused.
Yeah.
oh, right, wait, one second. And do we know what boxes is going on?
We know what boxes are open. Do you have a preference of the open boxes, which one you want it on?
Wherever you think you can see four sides, maybe. I don't know if that's even possible. I don't know. Yeah,
Um,
I don't really care. Whatever.
okay. Adam, what do you think? What's our dang map? There's a map in our master plan.
56 and 57.
Would it be possible to,
What page is it?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay,
oh, for where they are?
That was the medications. Where I could hardly see that with my body.
Yeah.
oh, there they are. Oh, yeah, these are little maps now.
What if somebody that has one reserve would like to steal that part
Mm.
Okay,
for their box?
I
I think that would be the perfect location.
And I do too, and I think that's a really good one.
Where is that?
So Counselor Duran had reserved a box on River Road.
Right out front of sub shop.
It's a great location.
Yeah.
And they had not yet decided what they wanted to put on there.
So is it where the crosswalk is there?
Yeah. That crops up right there. Yeah. That's quite a bit of traffic.
So, yeah. Cool. Now Kyle was gonna pay for that one.
Yes.
So are you still saying, so this would not come out of our budget? You'll pay?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, so now we,
Win-win.
so now we have 3 more.
Yes. So everybody clear on that, the location?
Let me just double check it with Kyle, but I think he'd love it.
I think so too.
Well, you can get that.
Yeah, you can work with Don and
Could we, for the other art, could we put in a motion to approve, providing that they could submit it in the right
I
format?
think you should get it right first.
Yeah.
See what it's gonna look like. And I'll tell you why, look at the art. Look at the very first one we did. And that's on Lock Haven and River, and they over enlarged it and it was submitted. I have the original at home, it looks nothing like the original. And I feel really bad for the artist because, but we were given something like this. So they did the best they could, and in order to get it to wrap the box, it was over enlarged. So it doesn't, I'll bring it next month and show you what the original looked
The
like.
abstract items?
Yes, it looks nothing like it. Nothing like what was, hold on. I think I have it. I think I have it in the K-Pac file. And I'll show, and that's why I'd rather have them put it, let them know that it's 155 inches by the 60, so that they may have to move some stuff around back there.
A lot of that is how it's. When they print it, how they print it too. That's why I decided to do the 4 sides, because you know.
Yeah, but, well, Mackenzie, Melody, she's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
follow with that.
and so.
Okay, you guys, this is the original,
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look anything like that.
nothing. So we don't want that to happen again. That's how it's supposed to look, Adam.
No, I know, you know what I had to go through to get him to paint that.
I know, I wish there
took
was
him
I wish there was some way,
to the store.
We
I
could-
drove him- I had him pin his canvas up on picnic tables in the gazebo here, and I got in trouble because he got paint on the floor.
yeah, that was our new, see, that's when the program was new, and so I'm telling you, these programs,
And he was our.
these are hard to get off, but.
He was-
But yeah, isn't that sad, you guys?
Yeah.
It doesn't look a dang thing like that.
Yeah.
I wanna try to fix that, Adam.
I think he was really originally thinking that he could just do spray paint art
I think.
directly on
Oh,
it.
he wanted to,
Yeah.
and we said, no, it's gotta be vinyl.
Well, and but when we started, we didn't know. I mean, we were thinking we could paint it.
Uh-huh.
We were, looking at that.
I
So
really want him, I just, Every time I drive by there,
Yeah, I know, it's.
makes my heart hurt.
So this month of representation of KPAC is, this is different, now. This was. A representation of KPAC to community diversity engagement. What is that about?
Rob and Barney reached out to me and asked if I would come do a 5-minute presentation on.
Oh, what we do.
Yeah, what we do and what we need from the diversity.
Right, so we're gonna do it.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I'm willing to do it, but I asked Dawn, I said that representing Quebec, like, what do you guys want me to do?
Tell them about the programs we have. Tell them about our rotating monthly art. And that it's really flexible. You've got an east gallery, you've got a north gallery. So promotion of artists, that's what we would want from them. Tell them about storm art, tell them about street art, tell them about utility boxes.
What we do.
And tell them about the sculptures. The word left my mind. The sculptures on River Road.
Okay. So. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I focused on, highlighted something specific about.
Yeah, if you just go through the master plan and hit the program aspects of it, that'd be great. Oh, Jim, you're reporting to city council.
What's that mean?
He speaks
What am I reporting?
what we did today. So you get to say, we've approved a new utility box. And Dawn could bring pictures. Dawn, you could put these in the,
Dawn will email you
our minutes.
sort of a summary of the minutes
Thanks.
and you just go over the summary of what we did and. So.
You fill out a little paper when you come to city council on the 2nd next month. Is it next Monday? Is it next Monday?
Is
So March 16th, but you could do it, you could do it on March 2nd.
Whichever one you want. You don't, whatever works for you.
this is better, 16.
Okay. And then the mayor will call you up and say committee reports. And you'll come down and say, my name's Jim Merrill, and I'm on the Keizer Public Arts Commission. And you just say what we did. I'll take the biddy. We've approved the freaking master plan for your approval. So after, I don't know, 18 months maybe? That's big, Jim.
Okay,
And we approved new utility box art
And the storm drain.
and storm drain art.
Yeah.
Big things.
Well, I think, doesn't say other than August. So there's no other business that anybody needs to, that anybody has? Well then, we're to number 10, we're going to adjourn this meeting.
Okay,
Meeting.
you guys, good meeting. Lots of fun stuff happening, man.
Everybody do a background check, start volunteer and.
Same the same.
What did you
Yeah,
ask
so-
volunteers?
So it's in the 17.
I had.
Dawn, you have a problem on the QR code. It says 14 to 17, but the flyer says 14 to 18.
Because of what happened, yes, same.
Has to be checked.
Okay,
So they need to be reconciled.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
Good
Thank you.
girl.
So now, so we have a reason for what?
Oh, I guess I didn't put that on there, K-pop.